What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and we are back on the Rim. Although I suspect today is not going to be the day that we get off in our ship. I suspect it might be the day where Cass shows her hand, however. What do you got coming for us, Cass? It's got to be more than just a cold snap. That's not enough, and you know it. You got the inside info now. Anyway, that's enough chatting to Cass. Let's fix some of the rubbish I did last episode, like not notice that this door is missing, and that's why this room was ugly the whole time. However, I think once that door's finished, it's probably going to get pretty nice in there, so yeah, that's not too bad. Next up, I think I'm going to do the same down here. I noticed that door was also missing, and thinking about it, all this is doing is making the beauty levels of these areas kind of worse than they needed to be. So that's another thing we can do, get those two done. Also want to put in, these are some of these suggestions from comments of course, the escape hatches behind these beds, because why not? We've got the opportunity to do so, and then I can move this back over to prisoner finally. And there was this wall here that I just want to get rid of, because it's the last one of the walls we've got where it's like rock in someone's bedroom. So that's a start. Another thing I wanted to do was sort out this egg situation, and someone had a great suggestion. Don't know why I didn't think about this myself. If we have two bills, one that has animal products on meat off, so this includes all of the eggs, fertilized or otherwise. No, do until we have, thank you. Do until we have 50, just like the other one. Minimum cooking skill. And if we do that and then move this to the top, they will do that one first. And therefore the eggs will get used in a priority over the meat, and then I should really do the same thing over this side. So, same deal, do until we have, get in here, make that 50. Spam the button, no rotten, no meat, yes to all the animal products, and a minimum cooking skill. And then put it to the top. Nice. So that should ensure eggs get used when we've got... So we don't actually have any eggs at the moment, so I'm not sure if I can test whether that's fully functional. But I will just go and allow the meat. I think that's going to work. That should technically work fine, and as again, should have really been something I did already. Should have figured that one out my own. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a... I think we've got a bit of a food crisis breeding. Ever since that stockpile of frozen bodies went away, I think we've got a bit of a food issue. So I'm going to suspend our lavish meal as well. We do have a nice stockpile of simple meals waiting. But these numbers are dropping again, and that's not ideal. Cold snap doesn't seem to be doing anything whatsoever. So basically we're back to mining. What's going on up here? So, right, a couple more little bits through the mountain, I think, is the next deal. One through there. This is nice and close, or close-ish to the base, so I think this is a good place still to be doing things. Oh, we did find a bit, didn't we? There was the bit there. Well, we'll be able to see if that extends downwards. And then there was another bit down this corner, wasn't there? Yeah. Have to see how deep that ends up going. Who's angry with me? Ash, what's your problem? Oh yes, we killed your wife. You're going to be angry about that for a bit. You know what? Let's take Mix and paste it onto Ash so that Ash can chill out a bit more. Be more inclined to go and get Joy when he needs it and the like, because the last thing I want is people losing the plot. Now, cold snap, ineffectual. Cargo pods. Cargo pods with steel? No, cargo pods, what's that, elephant skin? Sure. Ooh, thinking about it, there's another source of steel we could be using. Although that's quite near the edge of the map, so let's maybe cut some of that out. But yeah, let's bring this slag back into the base. Not that one. Not that one. These are just so far away. I'm scared that we'll get over there, then a raid comes in the other side of the map, and the people stuck outside are the people stuck outside. Do we have any training? I mean, I suppose we don't have any training that's going to need to be done on all of these ones that are running to do the hauling for me, but we might need some training on some of the ones back here. No sight nor sound of any of the ones that we might want to train, Villa. You are trained. Anyone else need training? No, I'm looking forward to getting in the next version where you can do that all from the animals menu instead of having to go and find them manually. What's going on with the animals at the moment? You guys all set up right? Yep. Pregnant cow. Pregnant duck. Cool. Now, another thing we were doing last episode is I was messing around trying to... Leader's death? Huh? What does that do? Does that change our faction reputation? Doesn't seem to. Weird, I've never seen that one before. Well, anyway, what I was talking about is because I spotted this, and we were redoing the power last episode, I'm pretty sure, so some of these are fine, and that means that there's a bit of steel we can reclaim, and I'm pretty sure so is that. Let's just, yeah, because we run it around the sides last episode, so that's all steel in the base that we can get back that I'll just need to, oh god. Let's turn these vital monitors on as well, otherwise they're not really doing very much, are they? It's alright, Jurgen, we got you back. What's your problem? Your problem's just that you've got plague, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine, we can deal with that. I think the power supply is... We've got the random singular empty battery again. I think the power supply is not too bad at the moment. Like, the batteries seem to be relatively full. Slag is back in the base, so people are starting to do that too. They've all reconnected themselves. Good, good. Jurgen, poor mood, Ash. I think we've dealt with those. So, I mean, is there... Oh, they break. Of course. That makes a lot more sense. Let's reconnect that back up again briefly then. Nice to see these tables are actually being useful for something. Is Hodder about to research? What do we have him doing? Like carpets or some rubbish like that, didn't we? Something I'm never actually going to use, but... Hey, at least he feels busy. Thinking about it. We can turn that off. We can turn that off. That was built just to make deadweight a hammer, so that can be turned off as well. This is all power we can be saving. Everything's just breaking down. Yo, coloured lights. We've done carpets. What now? Brewing? Shop. Just keep the guy busy. Hodor's idle. No, get to your researching, bro. Ah, you've got to finish your very slow walk to there, and then you can go, oh yeah, research. That's the thing I do. Cool, let's hold that open. Where's the other one? This will need holding open as well. These will need forbidding. Oh, and I should probably put the side on that bedroom back again. Or someone's going to be angry with me. Amber, sorry. I didn't mean it. How about statues? Statues don't take steel, so yeah, let's make a couple more small statues. Why the hell not? Dark given birth. Ash is really angry. You're luxuriantly comfortable, but apparently that's not enough to outweigh the rest of the issues. Although, all of this stuff is, he just needs to chill in this area for a bit longer. And we need to make this room a bit nicer. How bad is it? Let's have a look. Beauty. It's not very nice in there. Interesting, sterile tiled floors don't have any beauty level at all. Whereas these all do. Interesting. Let's reinstall you somewhere more sensible. So you look a bit silly where you are. So what else do we do in there? We put some plants, perhaps? Or do we just wait until the statue's done? Yeah, oh, okay, it's just changed to a soft mental break, but that's the problem with Ash. I seem to remember him being one of the ones that likes to go hard break, and then we have to come and beat him with fists. Yeah, hard and potentially violent mental break any moment. Where are you? You're asleep. Cramped environment. Is it really that bad in there? It's average size, that's not cramped. Rather nice, impressive and mediocre. Maybe we need to make the rooms a bit nicer. I don't know what they're complaining about. It's been fine for you up until this point. Butts is being attacked. Who is Butts? Okay, Butts was temporarily and very briefly a husky pup. Right, Cougar Patrol. There's always one. There's always one. Sniper's not great. Although this might be an opportunity to go and send someone to get something other than a sniper, because we saw last episode that can be painful at times. What about Tim? Alright, Tim. Oop. Chef. You guys are eating. I'll leave you at it. What about Sugar? Sugar, can you go and just get a charge rifle? Is that Cougar going to attack anymore? No, he's just going to feed on the corpse. That's kind of fine. We are going to come and get you, my cougar friend. Butts has been eaten by a cougar. Yep. We watched it happen. So you're going to eat any more animals? Maybe I should put animals on raid for a second. Kieran, where are you going? Cleaning blood. You know what? That's fine, but there is a cougar out there, just so you know. I don't think they attack humans normally. You have to provoke them, but... Ooh, it's a bit close. Hello, friend. Ha. I suppose that means that I should probably do a bit of a... Ooh, plasteel. Unfortunately, we don't actually need plasteel. And it takes ages to mine, so... Let's just remember that's there. Do you think it goes up this far? Hard to say. I have to have a look, but yeah, keep an eye on that, because plasteel takes forever to mine out. They aren't even doing that stuff down there. Do I need to put more people on mining? At least the cold snap's not doing anything. All we've got is Ash being really angry. A combat supplier. Nice. So you're praying, and otherwise are pretty bad. Not much we can do with you to change that, is there? You just have to deal with it. Kieran. Kieran was down the bottom somewhere, wasn't he, last we saw him? Just do it properly. Don't be lazy. Let's call the combat supplier and see what they got. And at some point, Ash is going to break. Ooh, they've got power armor. We might buy some power armor, given we can just sell them all of this trash. This stuff that's never going to get worn because it's too low percentages. They got tons of cash. Yeah, let's maybe go through this. Awful shoddy. Nope, nope. Sniper rifle normal, no needs. Pump shotgun normal, nah. Nope. Good of each, we'll keep those. Awful charge rifles. I see no need for awful charge rifles. Normal, shoddy charge rifles, no. Poor snipers, no. Nice to get rid of a lot of this, and this is going to give us tons of cash, which I'm then going to use to exchange for some power armor, basically. We have 12 full health charge rifles that are poor. Wow. You got anything interesting that we can buy from you in exchange? Take your components, why not? But you don't really have anything interesting we want from you except for that power armor, do you? We'll take some good power armor anyway. Now this is me paying them now, so let's even that out by ditching at least these broken ones and enough of these until it goes even. Sure. So now, I think that means that we can give someone else. We got two people, Nom and Deadweight. Gravelfoot, you're melee. Should we make Gravelfoot a... What does PA actually look like? PA does include a personal shield, okay. Gravelfoot, you're going as our longest term lasting melee person. Lol, sorry Kieran, I didn't actually need to draft you to do that. Ash is so angry. Just chill in this area. Be happy. Be happy. Don't haul. Alright, haul, fine. Cold snap's over. That did absolutely nothing. Woot! Bits of it are being done. I haven't got that far. Haley, Iguana, nuzzled. Mental state daze for Ash. We knew it was coming. Just checking them bonds have gone weird. Should we see if there were animals to train? I wish the animal training thing was in this version. I mean, it'd be nice to go to the next version and find it there, obviously, but there's definitely some of these guys that need training. There you go, there's one. Surprised it would be only one, honestly. No. Gaelic. That's an interesting name for a dag. Anything else? That looks to be it for the time being. Alright, get back to your stuff. And at least Ash broke down into like a gentle mental break rather than another one. How long until that... Okay, we can't see yet. I'm going to be interested to see how long until his we killed his wife thing goes away. Chef staring at a wall. Good man. You secretly a bit of Hodor in you. Is that what we're saying? We got a bit of idle going on, so I think let's go into work and I mean everyone's got plant cut on 4. I think maybe we give everyone a bit of 4 for mining as well, except for Mick, wherever he is. You need to stay in the base. You are too slow to be going anywhere else. Same with Hodor. Not a chance. And not Cass either, because where's Deadweight? Not Cass or Deadweight, because there are 2 night owls. I want them to stay around the base. But that should mean that everybody gets onto the mining deal. Oh god, more plasteel. No folks, leave it be. Leave it be. It will take you all night. Yeah, that's right. Get the steel. Another bit there, more underneath. Okay, cool. It's going to work out nicely. Deadweight is idle. Yeah, I don't want to send you out at night, because you'll be out there on your own with no one else awake. That sounds like a really bad idea, honestly. You're just going to have to deal, bro. We could, technically, put some carpets down. Although it's worth... Oh, Ash is back. Hey, friend. So how long until you're... Oh no, Ash is not back. All that was that was the point at which Ash threw his sniper rifle to the ground. And also his muffalo wool took. Yeah, catharsis, that's fine. He's lost... Alright, so he no longer has the... My wife was killed debuff. So that's cool. He should just chill the hell out now. Now he's inside. He'll get some food. Yeah, and start to feel considerably better immediately. Good job, bro. I thought for a second I'd missed one. I was like, no! I can't afford to miss any of those at this point. They're like the only way we're getting anything interesting. So yeah, carpets in some of the bedrooms. I mean, it doesn't actually make any difference. But, I mean, it's the same beauty rating as the floor, but it gives them something to do. Or should we just carpet some of these? Yeah, let's just carpet some of these areas that we don't have. Because they take 7 cloth. Should we go for a nice green? Blue? I think we go with professional looking dark grey to go with the floors we've already got. Yeah, it's the same sort of requirements. So then we can just like do a bit of that, start making some of these interior areas a bit nicer. I'm going to need to haul some marble as well. That's why they're not finishing those bits off, isn't it? Blatantly. Alright, get going. Let me find some marble. That's hopefully not too far from the base. Shit, boomalopes. Whatever you do, don't say self-tame. We've got enough. Thinking about it, there's more slag I could be hauling. That's not a bad call. Just have a look around. Oh, I thought for a second that was going to be bad, but no. A, there's not enough of them, and B, yeah, they don't even have a trader. Get out of it. Let's haul that lot as well. Bit close to the edge of the map, but whatever. Yeah, they're definitely good with the old hauling priorities. Poison ship. Okay, well, gives us something to do, I suppose. Gives us something to do. Guys, it's raid walk time. Ash could probably go back to normal working hours now as well, can't he? Animals, get the hell back inside. Kieran, where are you gone? Alright, I'll find him the proper way. Get the animals back inside, please, Kieran. So, how are we going to deal with Poison Ship this time? We're going to lure them back to the base? We're going to outrange them? Outrange them is such an easy way of doing it. I think we just outrange them. We get the snipers out there, and then if need be, we can fall back into base down this way. Sounds like a plan. Alright, everyone get back. Okay, now, Huntelax weapon. Ashman, I think you can be another one to grab yourself a charge so that we don't have everybody with the snipers. But we do now want everybody with the snipers. Or everybody who has a sniper with us, I should say. Xavier, yep. Nicola, yeah. Raven, yep. Addy, no. We changed you. Deadweight's melee, of course. Zero, sure. Dragon, nope. Literally only need the maximum range ones here. If we get anyone else, they're not even going to be able to shoot. So, Tim, we did change you. Nom, yeah. Nom's got power armor for some non-apparent reason. I should really give that to the guy that's... Oh, the guys, I should say, that are in melee range, but whatever. Couple more there. Jurgen, blatantly the only one I've missed. Yeah, I think that should be it. Get into position, folks. Boom, 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 boom. Except for Radish, of course. Yeah, you can hold that in place and then draft up as well. And you folks, let's bring you round to over here. Billy, what's wrong with you? Peg leg, go home. Sorry, dude, but we need healthy folks for this one. We may need to run quite quickly. So this is just a few squares forward. Is that back one in range now? No, but will be once I line them up. Because let's not risk shooting through each other again. That was really unnecessary. Nice, everyone. No, shit, out of range. Get back. Okay, let's try that again. It would be very nice if you guys know of a mod, because of course we're getting here to the next season. If you guys know of a mod that might help this sort of organisation, give you formations or something like that when you're out and about, that would be awesome. So if you know of one, let me know. Okay, everyone should be in range. Let's just make absolutely sure. Definitely in range. Definitely in range. Everyone is in range. B, shoot. Alright, slow-mo. Slow-mo time. Wow, Raven shoots a lot. Okay then. Everyone on the side. Oh, they're all coming. Everybody get the hell back. Run, 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 run. Don't shoot the blooming puppies. I mean, I suppose that's not a bad thing. That is kind of sacrificial puppy. We're kind of alright with that. But now, what are these guys actually doing? They're going to chill there now. That's not so bad. So now we can think more about getting our guys into the sort of position where they can get the sneaky just out of range shots. As soon as I've worked out what the correct range is, I will then obviously adjust the rest of them so that they've got better shots as well. Yeah, this is actually a bit of a weird position to be doing this in. Okay, that's not so bad. Is that one of them down already? Wow. Nice shooting, guys. Seriously. Good job. Alright, I wish there was some way of making them pause for a second. Like, don't do that for a moment, please. So that I could get these guys over into more suitable positions, but maybe if I give Jurgen a spot there, he'll have half a chance. They're Scyther monsters. Look at them, take them out. Cool, well, it looks like this one shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. This is just going to be, like last time, just making sure people don't get too angry with me while I'm busy tearing these guys to pieces. Right, that's everyone fired. Raven. Nom. Better. It's just poor Eldred that gets to, I don't know, go around this way maybe. Hey, Howler. What's going down, bro? I hope we get a pet next time as well. Having Howler in the season was interesting. Like that early game curveball that wasn't expecting, but was kind of cool to have kicking around the base. Like, by the way, we have a Thrumbo. Why not? Xavier, move up a spot. Oh, okay. No, he does get shot sometimes. Keep taking him down, folks. The sniper rifle fire of death. More shots. I guess I'll speed it up a bit. The speed with which the Scythers go down once they get in range is quality. Good job, Fiery Squad. You keep it going. And I'll watch these guys fall over and die, because that's quite fun. The hail of bullets. I imagine that Tynan's going to stop this technique at some point, but for now, fairly amusing, fairly risk-free. Critical alert, poor move. Nicola, the first person to get angry and want to go home. They do take a ton of killing, these guys. Nicola's starving. Who else we got? Radish. Alright, just gonna wait. I was just waiting for Xavier to take his shot. Last thing we want is them going across as they're firing. How you doing? You're almost dead. What about you? You're next in the firing line. Xavier can actually move up into a better position now. Better. In fact, everyone can probably move forward a square, make sure things are in range when the time comes. Starvation, Jurgen. Off you go then. These 5 shall remain for the last 2. A little further forward, perhaps, lads. How are these health-wise? Injured and beaten up. Injured, but not quite so badly beaten up. Poor mood, Amber. Next on the list. Ah, hang on. We're getting shots. Another one down. Amber can go. Poor mood. Yeah, Amber's already off. Forward a bit, folks. Yeah, again, if they were to naturally go into a line, that would be lovely. The fact that they naturally go into a position where you guys know they want to shoot each other in the back of the head is not so lovely. Come on then, last one. He's going to wander around interviewing second. Aren't you? Aren't you, my friend? Come on. There we go. And then he's going to get almost semi-stunned by the sniper rifles. You guys aren't pissed off yet, are you? You want to shoot at the ship? Look at that. Stop it. Now shoot at the ship. Until they get angry. Let's have a look. Needs... Actually, you guys should go back in now. Do it. We can clear this mess up after the matter. We should probably put a shutdown bill for you. Any of the other ones moving? Nope, they're all fine. So the last thing to do is just chill until someone's free to go and finish off the poison ship part. Which is fine. Cass, would you like the honour of coming out here and blowing up your own death object? How'd you come? Come on. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. And you can kill this one as well. Well done. You have been a positive influence on the colony. Good job, Cass. Bunch of weapons. Always amusing. Okay, and restrictions back to as they were. There was a debate. I almost did it this episode. I might have to do it for the next episode if it continues like this, which was to go into the options and actually put the storyteller up to extreme for the last couple. Make sure that our sort of attempted escape from the planet has a bit of, I don't know, hopefully not tragedy, but some sort of something to make it feel a bit more alive for the last few bits. There's no threat, there's no real concern that we're not going to make it, you know? At the moment, we seem pretty secure. He says, taunting Cass about as hard as possible. Nice thing about lots of centipede corpses is they all contain metal. And plasteel, but yeah. Metal's always welcome as well. And a couple of miniguns, because that's what we needed. Miniguns. That stockpile out the front's actually working quite nicely, albeit completely accidental. That does seem to be functional. The eggs thing seems to be working really well as well. Food supplies are still looking a bit on the edge. I wonder if I do... Oh, and I need to go down here and turn off backup batteries. They've charged up enough by this point. But yeah, food's still a bit on the edge. I'm not that comfy with that. I'm still considering maybe we get some more hydroponics down. Although I suppose it is coming into spring, and we are about to start getting supplies from out here, and that's going to help a fair bit. Like, because these allow hay, don't they? Yeah. Those allow hay, so that means we're going to get hay to feed them with real soon, and that'll make things much nicer, much less impactful on what's going on with our stuff. Not sure we need that door as it is. Let's hold that one open. More for security than anything else, but it is slowing things down, so whatever. Get moving with it. Carpet's almost done. Is that because of lack of cotton? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Used that up pretty quick, but yeah, not surprising. It's a shame we can't make it out of elephant skin. Can you make elephant skin carpet? That grey is also fairly horrible. I thought it was going to look a bit nicer than that, if I'm honest. Oh well. Go on, let's get on with it, folks. Get up, get mining. Let's get a few more of those pods done this episode if we can. Before, I don't know, Cass does something else weird. They're not even getting over to that one. I guess they might prioritise stuff closer by or something? Still not entirely sure about the job priority system, because it never seems to totally tie up with what you'd expect, which would be like the order you gave the job, or the order in which you told them to do the things, like, oh, I mined first and then I went and laid some floor and so on. You'd expect them to do that in that order, but that's just not what happens. We still have a horseshoe pin outside, and I wonder whether we should, given we got one inside, and it's probably a nicer place to be. I guess the telescope has to be outside. That does make sense, but indoors, fairly nice temperature. People won't be complaining at me for once. Like, 15 degrees is too cold, apparently. Yay, metal. Metal. Add that to what we're going to be smelting out of those robots we just got, and things should be pretty good. And someone's even getting down here to do some mining. Cool. I assume someone is on the bench. Who's the champion? Raven. Kicks the absolute crap out of Nicola. Sorry, Nicola. Even though Nicola's the one with a pair of bionic eyes. I have to give you another weapon as well. And then Raven comes and goes to... Yep. Go on. Yeah, sniper rifle. That really doesn't happen that often in this colony. I guess people are suitably pleased with what's going on. They're not too pissed off. We're feeding them good meals these days as well, so they really shouldn't be complaining. And doing things like finishing the floors. I mean, come on. Even the egg harvest seems to be working quite nice. Look at that. That much eggs all in at once. Sweet. Although I have no idea what to do with the boomerlope still. Stargazing by our ship, are you, Cass? Imagining what it's going to be like. Well, that's if we take you with us. Who says we're going to? I'm not sure you deserve it. Okay, we're going to need more Krytos on here, so... We're going to need quite a lot more Krytos on here, aren't we? We discussed this last time. And people also mentioned in the comments, like, if I move the engine, I could be able to fit more on. You can't just uninstall and reinstall. I'd have to deconstruct it, and in doing so, lose some of the materials. So that's, unfortunately, not really an option. That's fine. Couple of arms like that, and then we should be basically done. Should be all the spots we need to get the hell out of this place. Even, we have to decide whether or not you're coming with us. Summarily execute you before we leave. It's like, thanks for the help, and goodbye. We've arranged a little going away committee. Raid with family in it. Oh, that's a good idea. That's time to go and stamp on them. This is what I meant about the edge of the map thing. Like, that's pretty close. Now the question is, do I want to do this raid, or do I want to save it for the start of next episode? What are they? They are... Are you sappers? You're sappers as well. I think. No, they can't. No, they are. They're sappers. Okay, that means we are saving this for the next episode. Sappers take a while to deal with, and I was a fool that didn't look. I keep popping it up and then clicking it immediately before I can confirm what type they are. But yeah, I am going to end this episode by adding our restrictions back on. And then there's our animals. You guys can come inside as well, please. Let's toggle Kieran to make sure they do. And then I'm going to notice actually how short this episode will be if I cut it there and continue it anyway. So what are we going to do about these guys? I reckon they're just going to come straight through this wall in front of them. So my thinking is, first things first, Kieran, I need you up, like take the animals somewhere safe up that end of the base. Probably the same true for any of the non-violence, so Decagon and... We've got any other non-violence at the moment? I think it is just Decagon, isn't it? Kieran and Decagon. Yeah. Then we need to think about how we're actually going to do our response to this, because let's... do I want to play it on a second? I don't. I want these guys to start getting into position just in case, and then we can go from there. Is there anyone else kicking down around the bottom? No. So Xavier, Tim, and Jurgen. Yep, let's get you in this room somewhere as well, just prepared just in case they do start coming. Cassie, Nom, Gravelfoot, yep, all of you as well. Let's get you down this direction, ready to move. And all of you, wow, everyone's just kind of standing in useful positions in groups of people that I want to grab. This doesn't normally work out this well. Yeah, let's have you start going that way as well, just as we work out what's happening. And the last two, do we have anyone nearby that we want to change weapon? Eldred, yes. We've only got terrible, so we give him a minigun. Be quite amusing. The problem with the miniguns is they're so inaccurate that half the time they're not better than doing something else. Oh, and Nicola. Nicola, to be honest, you can come through and grab a charge rifle as you do as well. Alright, remembering to play this on slowly. Okay, they're not going quite where I was. They're going to come into this wall. Interesting. Looks like. Should have put a turret in this room, that would have worked quite nicely. Okay, but I think if they're going to come through this wall, then we can kind of set people up with long range positions, and anyone with a long range gun can be sort of in these sort of areas, ready to shoot down the corridors. Anyone with something short range, like Addy, can go round to the various doorways. All of these animals, or a lot of these animals, are not going... Kieran, why would you go that way and not that way? That's slightly strange to me. Decagon, can you do the same as well, please? Okay. This... Never confident about these Sapper raids because they're so much more random than the usual ones. Yeah, they're definitely sure where they want to come through. Keep grenading that guy on the face. That seems like a great plan. Yeah, that's worked out just spot on for you guys. Let's unforbid these doors on the pass-throughs here because we're probably going to want them. Xavier there. Deadweight, you're going to be a bullet sponge for us. Amber, Jurgen, you guys are fine. Raven, sniper rifle, maybe behind the turret. Dragon down in this corridor. Sugar down in this corridor. It looks like they're definitely coming through here rather than lower down or anything else. Let's play that on a bit. Let's see what happens. Addy's going to be in position. Addy is really slow these days. Cassie, can you go into that doorway? All these doorways are going to be handy for us. Now, Gravelfoot, let's have you down there ready to sort of pop round the corner. This is going to be fallback lines for if they get up any closer. You there, Billy? Can you not go on that corner, please? Yep. It's looking all right now. Who else have we got? Ash and Chef. Maybe we want them in these positions, ready to help in those rooms. And then Atomic Nom and Zero are like fallback snipers. Yeah. Not very confident here. Cass, I'll need you to get to that doorway nice and quick. Ash, where are you actually going? You're going round into that room. That's probably all right. So they're going to come through here first, without question. Which means I don't want Cass and Tim immediately in line of fire. Max, you can actually come and join the party. Decagon's going round. I did want someone on this corner up here. We've got our first shot, so Atomic Nom, can you go around the other way, actually, please? Okay, so Chef and Ash. We really want to get those triple rocket launcher wielders down. Nice. Nice. This is the sort of fire lines we're kind of looking for. These guys, I need you to go around up to the top up here. Please. Good line so far. Good line so far. Is there anything I want to change here? Can't really bring any of these guys to bear yet. They're all, again, very much the sort of backup. Ash is going to be in position. Let's have you on that corner. Chef on this corner. Cass I don't want to show yet. Neither same with Tim. They're both too direct. These guys will shoot straight through them. I don't think they've got anyone with particularly long-range weapons. So he's the main concern we've got left, is the guy with the triple launcher at the back. We're not going to get shots on him until they come closer in, so that's kind of alright. I think I'm ready to give it another continue. Xavier's not particularly handy here either, because they run past so fast that I don't think he's going to get shots. But yeah, look, Xavier pokes out, but does he ever get to shoot? Occasionally. Come into my hole of death. Who is the family? Stepson is Melton. May already be dead. No, Melton's there, in shock, so we can, for the time being, consider saving him. They were not particularly happy with that. And are we going to bother chasing them down? I don't see there being any point whatsoever. In reality, what we need is people just to get the base back in order. ASAP, Kieran and Decagon, you guys, thank you for switching weapons, but didn't really have that much of a role to play in this fight. And then structure, sandstone wall. Get that sealed in as quickly as possible, and that's a remarkably small amount of base damage. Melton, let's capture. No, yes, I didn't convert this back to prisoners, did we? Yes, a deadweight. Grab Melton. Let's not do the same thing as we did last time. You guys really don't like it when I do that. Although saying that, thinking about it, chasing these down for meat, we're not going to actually get a shot on any of them, are we? No. Go back to duties. Everyone else, however, is just going to get killed because meat. Same up here. This is all meat for our lizards. Sorry, but there was only one family member in that group, and that is the only one we're interested in saving. Is he back? Melton's back. Let's give him some prisoner rights. Chat and recruit. Why not? We might as well. If we're going to heal him up and keep him good, we might as well. Or do we just... hang on. Missing an arm. Alright, for now, let's just friendly chat it. Decide whether we want to recruit Melton or just release. In the end, the point is to avoid the negative debuff, not necessarily to get family that likes to shoot at family on board. Deadweight, once you've done that, feel free to beat our friend here to death. Good job, Tim. I like it how the corpse is moving really weird every time. Hang on. You were... No. Can I not forbid that? I forbid the corpse and that'll be done in time. Yeah. Because let's be clear, I need those corpses for our animals. They are tasty and not to be ignored. Anyone else? It will be Ivan eventually. Once his deadweight's finished beating him to death. Cool. And deadweight, you can go back to your usual duties, and restrictions can go back. Oh, no, not home. Go back to allowed. Having said that I shouldn't do it because that was going to take ages, that was quite efficient. Not a bad little crossfire we had going there. Let's get all these forbidden like they need to be again, and everything looks pretty good. Speed her back up. Did we get free power armor out of that? Not that we can actually use. Oh well. Build those bits, folks. I appreciate the repairs as well, but yeah, build the bits. Let's seal the base back up, shall we? There we go. There we go, that's better. And we even saved Melton, so you guys won't hate me. Do you think we'll actually get anything out of this before the end of the season? It's only the start of summer, so probably. Yay, iguanas are back. Eating as they should be. From the corpses, let's briefly clear a loud area for the iguanas around these food stacks again, because I don't want them eating that while there's corpses that they can be eating. Nice. That's a bit better. Yeah, maybe my going out and meeting the Sappers was a bit unnecessary. Although this was a particularly good location for them to come in through there. We've got crossfire in all directions. Let's cancel these bits because they're never going to get done. Same with these. Yeah, I can just double click them. That was more convenient than I was expecting. Cool. Yeah, so Melton, do we recruit you? Green thumb, chemical interest, good at research, missing an arm. Just one more person to take up with us. It would make it around 25, which I think fits quite nicely on our things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we get 5 per strut, essentially. So that would make it the round 25. Sure, we got the bedrooms. Kieran, straight on the job. 7% already, you see. The difference it makes depending on that recruitment chance is massive. We've got another statue. Beauty 125. Clump number 75. You're going to be a funny one? This work is a depiction of a baker looking notorious. How could you look notorious? Holding a cutlass. A dead elephant poses in the distance. Well, that's fairly appropriate. And the work is infused with the idea of death and is done in a modern... Yeah. That does seem kind of appropriate. Right, where do we put this? Do we start improving some more of the bedrooms? Because I know some of the bedrooms aren't as nice as they could be. Or do we just continue buffing out some of these? Let's have a look at the beauty display. That'll be a better idea. So this is actually remarkably all positive around there. It's even positive in there because of all the nice floors. Same in there. If that doesn't really matter. 7.7 in that area because of that 452 statue, whereas in here, the statues apparently are a bit crap. Wow, okay. And 548. Yeah, everywhere is relative. Oh, that's where we were going to put it, wasn't it? It was in the medical room. Because that is not positive in there. Eldred immediately to work on the next. I'm going to keep you going with those because they're kind of fun. Why not? Breakdowns. More pods being done. We have got all the metal out of that, though. There's just plasteel left. How about down here? That's miles away. A tiny bit left. You're going to be scraping the barrel for the last of the metal on the map or something. Pretty much. There are a few bits of rock outcrop like this that we're yet to plough through, but like this is not going to have anything useful in it. Neither's this, really. It's only these bigger, thicker sections that are ever going to have anything sensible in them. Oh, that's a bit close. More breakdowns, more animal starvation. Bet you it's stupid lizards. Yeah, it's stupid lizards. So, I guess we do that and hope there's metal there. Again, just trying to be a little wary of getting too near the edge of the map. They have just attacked, which is normally a good sign, but still. But still. That statue went down in there. Did that make that room also beautiful? Actually made quite a big difference. Nice. Deadweight. Cassie. Cassie's idle. You've got no cleaning to do. Really? Really? Get on it. I suppose. Eating's fine as well if you have to. But I mean, leech. Stealing all our supplies. How about you guys? Training? Training is fine. Dark, yeah. Never find the little ones that are the ones that actually need the training. Although, to be fair, a number of them have died recently. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. We have a lot of animals. Food supplies do look like they're staying vaguely stable. The potato dips so far because of the fact that that's what we're feeding to the animals. But now they're in here instead. That should help for a little bit. They do go through these corpses quite quickly. Fairly speedy. Come on. Find me some steel. Down this corner. Visitors. They seem to have a few items to trade. Stronger than Mesa, so whatever they do have to trade is going to be useless. But hey. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trading with you, Trunker. You're useless. We got stuff down there. We got any cougars? That's worth keeping an eye out on. Haven't done that many cougar checks this season. Wow, Nicola. Where on earth? Oh, that's all of... There's quite a lot of it up here. Sure. Any method of getting steel, right? Yeah, there is quite a lot of it up here, because this must have been where one of the... Yeah, we had... This is where some mortars came down a few times, I seem to remember. Same as up here, but that we've already cleared out for the most part. Other than huge amounts of rhino hide. We don't need rhino hide. We have struck Jade. Hunter lacks weapon. Does that mean we just... Who is the hunter that lacks weapon? Melton! Welcome aboard! That didn't take you very long. Okay, assign Melton... You've put your own power armor back on again. You can just be a worker, my friend. Work-wise, we will get your... You're only good at mining? You are! No, you're good at growing. Damn. Oh well, it doesn't hurt to have more people growing. What's your skill actually like? 6. It's not that great. Let's be real, it's not that great. Cooking, no, go away. Handling, no, go away. I guess you are immediately on the job of hauling and so on. And then if you end up with other things to do, grow, then mine. Oh, what else have I forgotten for him? Done that. I haven't done his restrictions. There we go. There's always at least one thing I forget when setting new people up. And probably should have considered maybe setting his medical needs, or does that stick from when... No, it doesn't stick from when he was a prisoner, so yeah. Switch his medical needs as well. Successfully recruited Melton. Not bad. Another person on board. That really didn't take very long. We're gonna... Do we end up with a scroll bar, or what happens? Okay, copy, paste you in as well. Give him some stuff to do. Hunter lacks weapon, that is Melton. What was your skills like? You can shoot! Nice. Yeah, let's grab a sniper rifle for you, actually. The snipers tend to be more useful than the charge rifles. It's just there are some scenarios where you really want charge rifles. Third of summer, it is getting a little bit more toasty in the house. And I can't necessarily, other than we have our backup freezers here, it's worth keeping an eye on, because I know some people won't be liking this. Cabin fever, gravel. Fine, we will take you outside. But yeah, some people will probably be getting slept in the heat from this. Well, maybe not. It's around this sort of area. Radish still needs a bionic body part. I had such great plans for that Radish, and then they never gave us any bionics. I suppose what I'm not doing, and you guys will probably hate me for it again, is checking these guys to see whether or not any of them have got bionics on them. No, not in this case. But yeah, I need to be more careful when checking that stuff too. Oh, and the reason they started burning here is because of how I set this up, wasn't it? It's because it's got a really small ingredient radius, but they just happened to be corpses that were near enough to count. So we can now turn that back on again, and it will start burning some of the excess stuff that's clogging up the base. Berry season. I haven't seen us get a huge amount of hay out, I have to admit, but maybe that's just because the animals are eating it all. What about these ones? These all ready to harvest as well? Nice. It's almost like it's not worth replanting them, but... Gold! No, it's jade. Damn it. I'm in colour blindness. And there's a wall in this mountain. What's this all about? I'm going to have to deconstruct that, because otherwise it's going to make them run the whole way around, and that's a bit silly. Is it worth mining the jade? Do I need... Jade mines relatively quickly, at least. I suppose that's not a big deal. Sure, we'll get the jade. Not seeing a huge amount of steel coming through that, though. Have they... Okay, so what they have done is haul like beasts, and all of that scrap metal from up here is gone. Struck compacted machinery. Not quite what we were after, but fine. More slag. Let's bring that back. You're really scraping the barrel. I guess the smelting from slag is continuing. Must be, because we've got slag in here, so... Smelt metal from slag is there. Probably not a very high priority, but it's there. Whereas getting this stuff done, it's like the animals go nuts for it now. It's awesome. Oh, and a fresh patrol out to do the same. Dark is pregnant once again. Somewhat promiscuous is Dark. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I suppose with the hauling ones, I should be perhaps a bit less concerned because of how little time they actually spend up in that area we're doing it. Another combat supplier. What are you doing to me, Cass? I think we'll end on this combat supplier because now the episode does seem to be much more of a proper length. But as I am going to forget, if I don't do it this episode, let's wait for Kieran to wake up and make that the finishing point. Quite glad I decided to go back in and extend it out for that little Sapper raid. That was quite fun. Shows that you don't necessarily need a huge number of colonists either, as long as they funnel through in the way you want. And your colonists have got, obviously most of mine have got quite good shooting skill by this point, because we've been in so many fights that a decent number of them are quite well trained, quite well armed. Sometimes overnight takes a long time. Long enough time that I'm like, oh, I might have to get you up anyway. Yep. Okay, wow, they got power armor. Well, I'll sell you our broken one. In fact, we've got a fair few of these broken ones. You can have those, and then I think we'll buy your power armor helmets because lols. Get rid of all this. None of this is needed. No, I do not want frag grenades or broken pump shotguns. Anything else kicking around here that we want to ditch? Triple rocket launcher, not really necessary either. Bunch of miniguns. I'm not gonna use the poor ones certainly, so let's ditch those. We got 7 good charge rifles, so why am I keeping these poor versions too? Anything else down here that's of interest? Ooh, do you have... I'm gonna have to just... Yep, bionic leg, yes. Simple prosthetic arm, yes, because it's better than some of our other options. Components, sure. Nothing else there? Nope, nothing else there. And we're not even paying them that much for all of this. It's hilarious. Alright. Good trade. Good final trade. I need to make sure someone goes out and prioritises hauling those. Although I suspect that that'll happen relatively swiftly. Because people will want to go and wear them. If nothing else. Another bunch of planting and sowing. Bionic leg and another power armor helmet. Very cool. Good place to end. I know Tronco have some stuff they'll want to trade, but you can also be damn certain that it's not stuff we want. Yep, look. And a group from Unclestown visiting at the same time. Cool. Let's just check that. Yeah, that changing of leadership made no difference at all. Very odd. Wonder why it mentioned it. How are we looking happiness-wise? Aside from that horrible spike, we are achieving a pretty decent average. Tim's grabbed the leg, Chef's grabbed the last of the parts. I feel comfortable that everything's back inside now. Sadly, we did not find any metal going through there, but we'll get to it. Radish is smelting from parts and so on. We are getting there. The cryopods are coming up slowly. And more importantly, we spanked that Sapper raid quite satisfactorily. I quite enjoyed that one. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will say thanks a lot, I guess. Catch you for the next one. Please hit that like button. If you did like this one, obviously. If you didn't like it, then hit that other one that's next door to it. Smash it if you want. It's fine. And otherwise, thanks a lot, folks. Catch you in the next one.